Hey, what's happening, troops? We're back with Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm sorry about the last episode. I didn't really want to upload it, so hopefully this one's better and it does the fucking crash on us. I also fixed my audio. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. If you don't remember, last time we had everyone pretty much fighting over us. We got Sayori involved with an argument. Yuri stuffed her bra apparently. And Natsuki's been acting real weird since we got here. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Oh yes. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Plebby. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Heh. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Did anyone just hear that audio glitch? I don't know. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have... Oh shit. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Holy shit. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Clearly. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Plebby to let me borrow some money. Fuck off, you're not getting jack shit. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Holy shit. Everyone just shitting on fucking Sayori. I didn't mean that. Holy shit. I got too absorbed into my book. Fuck's sake. She wants her to fucking suffer bad. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side to you. What, you just said you deserve to suffer? What the fuck? There's no way you could think that. Exactly. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what the fuck she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. What the fuck? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It's a miracle. It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Fuck! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So he gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Big fucking hug for a big fucking cookie. Absolutely, that sounds about right. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away safety. Here and I laugh as well, what the fuck. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori, Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Let's hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Has a boyfriend? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? No, don't think. No. I do not want Monika thinking that I said that I was her boyfriend. We're trying to get that fucking Sayori. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Plebby. Monika smiles sweetly. What the fuck? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. No, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapee. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled in. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh, reading that fucking manga, is she? Plebby! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, for how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Are you gonna fucking sniff them? I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Plebby to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. That's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Plebby? Yep, let's fucking go, Sayori. Let's go find the shit. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind Sayori's hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make a event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? She just said fucking poetry. Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favourite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Plebby, you're not thinking about this the right way. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Okay, thanks for that. Like that, sorry. How do I put it this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. No, it fucking isn't. It's gonna be boring as fuck. Everyone's gonna be on stage trying to read their fucking poems. Shaking like that. Start fucking quoting Shakespeare, you know? Like the fucking... It must be so difficult. Like, I would hate to do that shit. Sorry spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Plebby, this cast room is over here, it's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Fucking... Oh no. It's been a long time since I've spent this. Oh my fucking god. It's been a long time since I've spent... But I'm not even fucking up. I'm reading it all right. I don't get what I'm doing wrong here. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. My god. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forget I had in me. So that's cause we secretly want Sayori. I fucking knew it. The two of us enter the classroom. And what do we find? Shit, I clicked the wrong button. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons. Let's go. There's best brand too. Is it Crayola? Let's fucking Crayola crayons. They're kind of dirty though. Yeah, Crayola crayons always are. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colour names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favourite colour. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow! Are you okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. What the fuck? Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bang to the sides. Oh, sorry. There's a huge red mark in the centre of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. You only dropped I thought you said you dropped them on a lap. That's fucking lying. Look, they're over here. Lying bitch. Why the fuck's there 2 yellows in this crayon pack? There's 3 yellows. Wait, is that maybe a light green? I don't know. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Plebby. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a really silly joke. That's super silly. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Shiori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Shiori, here. I hand Shiori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Shiori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Shiori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Fuck's sake! Fucking dumbass! Shiori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings? Yeah, it'll fucking sting. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you clean up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Plebby, this kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, when we used to play outside all the time, I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. And you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games and I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have bumped your head. Plebby, I don't think you realise it, but you're always thinking about the other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really sweet. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Plebby, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we will each end up for college after that. So it'd be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Shiori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Shiori's she's just the mega Chad herself. We love Shiori. Damn. It's actually pretty emotional. We remain silent for a moment. See, this game's actually expressing true friendship. Now I hope we end up with Shiori, what the fuck. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep and through like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Shiori hops to her feet. She clutters her forehead again, fuck's sake. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Back to the fucking classroom! I follow Shiori out of the classroom. Shiori plays with her bangs and tries to hide with the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Shiori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Shiori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Shiori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Plebby. Oh well, Shiori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Shiori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Oh shit, we go with Shiori again. Plebby, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but Your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Let's fucking go! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Oh, what? I just meant you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. You fucking blue-balled. Even the littlest things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can for myself. That is deep. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when you try to explain things to you, do you, Sora? I pat Sora's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. I fucking hope she's not a kid. Sora starts fiddling with her pencil behind her hands. Hey Plebby, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, Ashley bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being initiative. Oh my god! Attentive of her surroundings, she bumps into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend in and pick the broken pencil. Suri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Suri. Yeah. I grab Suri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick! I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, so we've got a longer one for Suri this time. Oh shit, the headset's going all weird. Now let's see, that's a long fucking poem. Oh shit, right. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no more time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy though. Not happy thoughts and bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Damn, is this about antidepressants? Night after night, more dreams, friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could save some more, my friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in I come my friends. Then they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from my shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for me, they were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. What the fuck, Sure? Holy crap, exactly, sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Holy shit, I see that. That's almost kinda creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, always had a bit of a habit being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh shit, man, that was damn, Sarah, are you okay? My god. Yuri again, we'll go with Yuri next. Let's see, what are you writing for today? Well done, Plebby. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander for your feeling, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader and to see into your mind. Yes, it's very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh, it's not that long. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for the guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as I'm unordinary human. Please don't tell me she's gonna try and fucking kill the raccoon. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that it's fed will always come back for me. The exciting beauty of cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The most increments, I think that's what it says, increments, is a phase and reflects that is much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian? I don't know what that says. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay. I'm glad she didn't kill the fucking raccoon. I was a little more daring in this one than yesterday's. I can see that. That's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey an emotion through them. If I take it at face value, then it can even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Plebby? Well, I mean, we haven't mentioned manga in a while. I guess we're keeping that fucking secret now. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuals, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Whew! I don't know, the poems are really starting to get me on edge a little bit. I don't know why, they're not even that bad. Series was just fucking really dark. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, fuck you, but I can't really say it's any better either. Double fuck you, few, huh, few what? Oh well, anything isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, we'll make sure... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognises my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come on, come to think of it, this kinda reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you may have the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as a her type. Oh, well, you think I'm your type, you fucking pussy fart? Absolutely not. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Because I am a fucking godsend. That is why, you bitch. It's like dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have just flown away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. It's fucking ass, I don't want to read it, it's shit, Natsuki. Maybe it would be better like me. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Oh fuck. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me into the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Oh shit. She must really fucking hate Amy. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. It really was. Yesterday was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. It was fucking, that was like a fucking apology video. Holy shit. Just apology video. And that would have mean it was shit. Well, I mean it was shit, but you fucking called out Amy so bad. What the fuck? Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yeah, you don't like fucking Amy. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. I don't know, I'm not even looking behind that. I'm just gonna take it as you hate a fucking other classmate for liking spiders and you hate the world. Like, she's like one of those fucking Facebook mums that talk about the vaccine right now. So fucking, if you have spiders, then you're gonna be like magnetic or some shit. And it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. About who? You're who? Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Mine's just fucking food. Oh, you gotta love food. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just what makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Ah, I see, so you don't fucking hate Amy. You're just writing a poem about someone that does hate Amy. Ah, see, you're getting there. I think people really need to learn to respect others and liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you see Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Oh, it was Natsuki talking. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviours and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it, bitch. Now we got Monika. Here's the fucking poem, bitch. Read it. Hi again, Plebby. How's your writing going? Going fucking amazing, apparently. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that at all. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure, here you go. I get my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo, fucking Batman and Robin. No. Nightwing and Batgirl. That's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. Well, fuck you, don't tease, bitch. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just not interested. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Monika, we don't want your ass, we want Sayori. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Oh well, alright. But anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. How long is it? It's not long. Oh. Right, so, save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, it was fucking creepy. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract and as physical expression as of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? She's breaking the fourth wall. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this is a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, it's beginning. The creepiness is beginning. Okay everyone, we're about done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to the centre in the front. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sherry has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday already. We're going to be performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem and recite during the event. Shiting ourselves, overly confident. I'd be shiting myself. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Suri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare it ahead of time. Suri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. What makes you think it's going to be full? I guess I could kind of overlook that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. My dog fucking scared me there. I felt something hairy touch my leg. I shat myself. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Everyone's just pure blank. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Siri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Oh fuck, what are we gonna do? This is gonna be the main part of the fucking manga. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Suri and Monika have been trying really hard to get their new members. At least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but yes, convince them. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room at everyone else expecting faces. So, I guess I don't really have a choice. No, you fucking don't. You'll get your poem read, bitch. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, were you gonna have a fucking panic attack on stage? It's okay, just play it off. Make it more dramatic. You'll be fine, Yuri, exactly. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose your poems. Poems of you, I don't fucking know. We are going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Whoa. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook and the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. And is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me, everyone has their eyes on Monika. Shiori looks amazed, Yuri has the intense expression on her face that I don't really understand. She's thinking about taking a shit. Finally, Monika finishes the recitement. The four of us applaud. Woo! Fuck yes! Monika takes a breath and smile. That was so good, Monika! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Shiori? I'll go next. Well, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Actually Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri! Woo! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structures that she enunciates with the perfect timing. Holy shit. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Yuri snaps back into reality, oops, there goes gravity, and glances around her as she's bewildered behind herself. Even herself, holy shit. That snap back to reality really fucked up the rest of that. I need to snap back to reality, holy shit. It's up to me to save this situation. It's the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we're giving Yuri the recognition she deserves. There we go. I'm struggling so much to read today, oh my god. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. It's not like we didn't. I'm just gotta cut out all my mistakes. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off 50 minutes. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Mido. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not. What the fuck is going on? It keeps like jittering and shit. I don't know if that's a part of the game or not. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Suri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Suri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said it's like my poems. Huh. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it. That's my fucking baby! Let's go! Good job, Sayori! Hahaha, even Plebby liked it. I fucking loved it. I guess that's so good. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. Like, why is Plebby so fucking oblivious? Oh my god. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. But I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges a little bit more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Plebby. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. May as well let Plebby lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. You know what? Fuck you, you're a bitch. Natsuki, it's fine. I may as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the poem. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Holy shit! Can I actually recite it? Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Let me fucking read it, I'll do it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applauses for everyone. Sorry I'm not really good at this, as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time and through. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you and Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki. Begrudgingly? Begrudgingly? Okay, the poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're... presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh, fuck. Natsuki takes a deep breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Yeah, fucking keep it that way. Well, she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about from the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It may be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write the poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out recently. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we will finish planning for tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Okay. Monday, the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Yep. I stand up and I fucking leave. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori, but Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Why Monika? And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Suri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? This is cool, Plebby, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already! Let's fucking, I just want to go home. I want to write my fucking poem. I walk in with Suri once more, even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Suri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Suri. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Suri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Yeah. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I'd still walk home with Suri. Fuck yeah, Suri. You really think that I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Plebby. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Suri to care so much about. Because she likes you, Plebby, you oblivious dumb fuck! But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Like, why even give me the choice to try and get Suri if Plebby is just persistent and not liking Suri? Joy. Well, she seemed depressed. Skulls, convey, shopping, dream. That's heartbroken. Whisper playground. Shit. Blanket, family, pleasure, precious, waterfall, starscape, peaceful, hopeless, hopeless. Rainbow, silly. Yep, that's good. Color. Yep, that's what she was talking about in the last one. Lost, fluffy portrait, milk, loud. Loud would be Suri. There we go. Determination, adventure, nature, despise, vibrant, twirl. Man, I really just want to get fucking Suri quickly. Determination, fuck. Romance, let's go. Hope, promise, sweet. Bouncy, atone, fireworks, imagination, lucky. Sparkle. Then we got essence. Shit, now that makes more sense. Hair, socks, cute, kitty, sugar, aura. Shit, that's also her. That makes sense. Raindrops, charm, cage, lollipop. Fuck, that's her. Heart. Yep. Desire, fireflies, dark. Anger, marriage, horror, bubbles, portrait, contamination. Oh shit. Skipping melody, graveyard, tragedy. Fuck my god, I can't even say shit. I'm trying to fucking think so hard about what to pick. Clouds. Fuck, that was her. Shit. Ah, right. Whew. You know, I've got to save here. Shit. Right. Save. I'm happy that I chose Suri over Yuri. I don't care. Whew. Well, guys, that was Doki Doki. Holy shit! I meant to go to the main menu. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a long fucking episode. So hopefully I kept your attention for that long and that you didn't mind. I don't know what the mic's gonna be like, but hopefully it's good. But thanks for watching. Bye.